Hey, this is John.
This is Don.
All Things Paranormal.
Man, we are back.
Yeah, we're back. So we're going to start doing our shows on Monday. After all the stuff that we've been through, people getting hurt, people getting sick, vacations, everything, we're going to start our shows again back on Monday.
Now, it's all on you.
All on me?
Yeah.
How you figure?
Well, you're going to have to do the next 3 or 4 shows.
What?
Oh, I'll help you.
So anyway,
because I mean, you do a lot of research and stuff. I mean, that's a lot of work for one man.
That's right. So anyway, we got we've been having several different things going on, and but we're back to be able to get in our show. One of our biggest problems that we had is always internet.
And we still got little internet problems now.
Over here at the Paranormal Research Center,
Science Center unit,
we seem to be having some trouble. I guess they don't have, good Wi-Fi, good cable.
There's no wired internet up here.
Yeah, so it makes things really difficult. Not to mention that we got different kinds of challenges as far as getting over here. So, because there's always something going on. But we're going to start dedicating Mondays to our show.
Sounds good to me.
So, anyway, today's show, what was the last show?
Oh, it's when we did that hunt over at that hospital. To close down.
Oh, yeah. So,
man, today, this is like a subject that touches my heart.
Yeah, today's show. We're going to go ahead and just throw it on out there, is on aliens. Yeah, he got a lot of alien stuff. He was alien head vodka. So, yeah. But today's show is going to be over aliens. Why aliens? Because here in the last, 3 or 4 months.
Man, it's been like a big hot topic.
Yeah, it has. Big hot topic. So, actually within the last couple of years, we're going to throw out a little history to start off with. Back at the old place, it's been several years ago, we had posted some videos about the Department of Defense, and
everybody saw it here first.
Yeah, that's right. The Naval was chasing down some aliens and stuff like that, and it ended up going to becoming a security hazard, is what they called it. And then they changed the name. Instead of UFO, it's UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
But now we're not talking about that today.
No.
We're not talking about UFOs. We're going to be talking about downright to the ground, green or gray little dudes.
Yeah,
aliens.
So anyway, from the Department of Defense, they formed a thing called Space Force and all that.
Force, yeah.
And they got, whenever you start dealing with government money, everybody's got to get a little piece. So then they start breaking it off into stuff. So one of the biggest things that they got, the dude that goes now looking at the videos, his name is Sean Kirkpatrick, and he's the director of All Domain Anomaly, whatever the hell it is, Resolution Office. He's part of the Department of Defense. This dude's a physicist on rocks and lasers.
So in other words, he's getting paid a lot of money. To
look at stuff and say, hey, is this aliens or not? And now get this now. This is kind of off the subject where we're going, but anyway, I thought it was interesting. So out of 650 sightings this guy's looking at, 650, he's only gone through 30.
And he's being paid a lot of money. A lot of money don't go through 30.
And he says he's not going to post anything unless he knows an absolute answer. So what he does, he takes this video and he looks at it and then he goes, well, I don't know, that's unidentified. Well,
and then he just throws it out.
We're not going to post that.
Well, now,
so you know what? That brings back to the old subject of the Project Blue Book. Yeah. So they get up there and say, hey, we're going to investigate all these aliens. And say, hey, and yeah, I am saying this dude's full of shit. Because if you look at the evidence, then all of a sudden, hey, look, we don't know what none of this stuff is, and we would say we don't know.
That's right, but we instead of putting it out there for everybody to look at.
Instead of getting up there and saying, hey, look, this is only part, or hey, look, well, we know that's a plane, and we got to post that.
And we didn't get paid nothing.
We ain't got paid nothing. But anyway, this dude right here, he's full of it. He should be posting the actual everything out there so that he can only show just a piece of it. Even if you don't know it's an airplane and you don't understand what it is, let's say, I don't know.
Let's put it out there, somebody might be able to identify it.
So he had one little small video of a little globe-looking thing over in Egypt that says, oh, well, we don't know what that is, at a 650 of the sightings. You know, just so he could have something to say, well, we could actually say we don't know this one.
Yeah.
But everything else, we're not going to throw it out there.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's trying, I think that's still a good cover-up from Project Blue Book. When they go up there and say, hey, look, what did you see? Oh, you've seen the space balloon, or you've seen the weather balloon, but if you say something, we're going to throw your ass in jail.
Yeah.
No, that's
something like he's just a front man for a cover-up is all that is.
And then now,
and dude, if you want to come talk to us, you got our phone number. It's right there. Yep. And we'll tell you the same thing that we're going to tell you that you're full of it.
Full of it. We're not going to get up there.
So we're after one dude right now. If you want to get up there and clear your name, because All Things Paranormal is calling you out.
That's right. We think you're a fraud.
That's right. Send us your 633 things, and we'll
investigate. And we'll give you some daggum answers.
That's right.
We're not no, physicists on rocks and lasers.
And we'll do it for free.
For free. We'll even post it on the site.
That's right. And if we're wrong, we're the first ones to say we're wrong.
So what I'm saying that, to bring all this into some sort of conglomeration, just remember what we was talking about whenever I get towards the end of it of what's happened on this one. So this is right here, and we're going to throw a couple of alien sites, a couple of UFO
sites. Let's do a commercial before we break off.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Where's that commercial at? I lost track of it.
We got a commercial in here somewhere.
I think I have ghosts. It's time for me to call All Things Paranormal.
And you too can have your own All Things Paranormal ghost detection refrigerator magnet. Patent pending. Now when a ghost gets up there and sees it and throws it on the floor, pick it up and look at it and call the number that's on the card and say, hey, All Things Paranormal, I've got a ghost. Now in order to get one of them, you got to take it and submit a story for story time, and we'll take it and mail it to you and make sure that we get your address and phone number.
All right, so now that we done called out the federal government, that Fitzpatrick dude or whatever his name is, Kirkpatrick. So now we're going to move over into what our show is.
Okay. So anyway, there's several different sightings. We'll get to the actual aliens landing here in just a second. So in Italy in 2021, they had this lady was sitting over here riding on a train. I guess that's the way you get around over there. I ain't never been overseas, but everybody says you got to ride the trains. So anyway, this lady's riding on a train, and all of a sudden, wham, bam,
there it is.
She sees this. And now this stuff right here we throw out there is not seen by one person.
It's seen by me.
Seen by multiple people. All right, you see that it's over to the right is kind of somebody's drawing of what it might be or something like that, or what they, just some sort of, just a picture somebody made up. What you actually seen is on the left-hand picture, or it'd be your left-hand side on your screen.
Yeah.
The three little circle dots. Now those things are flying. Now, if you take a look, let's go back here. So on those three things, and then they're looking, they're like, hey, look, maybe that's a plane, maybe it's some drones, maybe it's stuff like that. No, it wasn't, because people had multiple angles at it. No, this is not planes. It's flying it's showing depth, and it's flying three, like a triangles looking things.
Yeah.
And there's actually, if you zoom in on it, you can kind of see a shape in those three things.
Now, and it's not drones. Well, I mean, I ain't saying that it couldn't be drones. People put three like that together, whatever. But that's a hell of a lot more of what we're able to do.
So,
have three fly together like that.
Some of the other pictures that I've seen of those three looks just like that. Was one back, you can look these up, November of '91 over in Montreal, Canada. And somebody says, well, maybe it was drones. Well, the drones that we have today is not readily available back in '91.
Yeah.
Drone technology's only been coming around here the last probably 5, 6, 8 years.
Yeah.
And it's really only got to where you can actually buy you one at a reasonable price, probably within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Because if not,
I remember when they was $5, $6 grand.
Yeah, just to have some sort of a, just to have some sort of a toy to make a,
18-minute flight time.
Yeah.
So keep going, right?
Everybody's got to. So they got you can go through and look at the different ones. Look up triangle UFO sightings, and bam, there will be a lot. Now some of it's fake, some of it's BS, but a lot of it, I have to go down and find that there's something to it.
I had a skeptic one time get up there and say that he had seen something over towards North Louisiana, and he said, man, it flew over, and it was like a triangle shape, but it was completely quiet. I know it's military, because military, they don't report everything that they have. And I said, no, it's probably a UFO. No, it ain't either. There ain't no such thing. Okay, buddy. So there's some people out there that see stuff and just throw it out, saying, hey, it's not that. They're not a believer.
Everybody wants to get up there and say, hey, look, it's military. But I will tell you right now, the stealth fighter, nobody claimed that was a UFO.
That's right.
But they knew, but it wasn't even out to the public.
Yeah.
But they've seen it flying around over in California.
Dallas.
Everybody knew what the stealth fighter was.
Yeah.
They say, hey, this is military. Because let me tell you something, if you've ever been around any kind of a jet engine, it has a certain name. They say, oh, well, you don't hear it because it's quiet. Well, you'll hear it later.
Yeah.
Because it wants the sound away from it, but it'll eventually catch up to you. Even though the plane's gone, you will catch the last of the engine's noise.
And the thing about the military stuff is they have to fly it because they've got to test it. They've got to show it off to the people that pay the dollar.
That's right.
They got to get it. There's
all these senators want to know whether
they want to go out there and look at this stuff, but they're seeing where all their money's going.
So then
it's the stuff that they're not talking about, and they're trying to cover up is where it's being hidden. And to go back to that fella before, he's trying to hide stuff like the federal government, back in like Area 51.
Yeah.
All that stuff is hidden out there. In my opinion. It's also hidden in Dallas. It's also hidden over, it's all over the place.
All over the place,
yeah. Oh, let's get on back to our subject.
Oh, so anyway, so now we got this, so now the last thing that really makes it kind of strange, and people's visited, so we're going to discuss we're going to discuss alien in Vegas. All right, now everybody says, well, we got some stuff come out there as a hoax, and some stuff that come out as not. There is a video going around that shows that supposedly from this whole sighting thing, an actual alien sitting over there picking some flowers or some kind of crap. Well, that is fake. You can look at it and tell that's a TikTok video that somebody's covered over with another one. It don't take much science to really look at these videos and say, hey, this crap's fake. But the actual thing of where, let's see if we get to where the police was. All right.
And now man, this is, man, the cover up
The cover-up's strong on this one. Watch this. This right here is the original video. It's off ABC News of the police officer sitting there talking to somebody, and
people thought a shooting star. Then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
Remember that family in Las Vegas that claimed a UFO landed in their backyard and say they saw?
All right, that's blue and it's falling. It looks like a meteor, right?
That's right.
All right. Now here's another one at a different angle that somebody can say, "Oh, well, that was bull. That didn't happen." Well, this lady's got one of these ring cameras or whatever these cameras are, surveillance cameras at her house. And this is it from this angle.
Investigators confirm Metro actually set up cameras at this home where a family called 911 claiming to see aliens.
All right. So let's see that. Say it again. What's this?
Investigators confirm Metro actually set up cameras at this home where a family called 911 claiming to see aliens in their backyard. And tonight, a fear.
Okay, so that's from a different angle down a ways away, good ways away. I don't remember if they said it's like 15, 20 miles away or whatever. I don't know how many miles away it was because I didn't look at it, but that's at a different angle. You have the cop coming out here when it's coming like this, and he's like, "Oh, man." And then you got this lady sitting back there. She said, "Well, let me take out my cameras." So she, hey, look, I got it too.
That's right. And now the cops are completely denying any of that.
Okay, so now, alright, so we got at this house.
That's right.
And all of a sudden you got conspiracy theories going everywhere. So here's a picture. Well, almost the next day, they got it covered up.
That's right. Blocked off.
Can't nobody see.
Nobody see.
And guess what? We got people who'd like to know what's going on.
That's right. They're all riding around and looking.
Let me show you this right here. This looks like a picture from a drone. Uh-oh.
There it is. That's the crop circle.
All right, that's the back of the house.
That's the back of the house. Look at that circle part right
there. The red part drove around. You can see the crop circle where it looks like something has landed.
Something's landed. So you're not going to get up there. If it's a meteor or anything like that, there's going to be a big ass hole pushed right into the ground with dirt push up and all that. It's not going to be a perfect freaking circle. That's a crop circle.
Somebody flew a drone up there and said, "Hey, look, there's a circle up there." Right. If it had been like a meteor that hit, it created weight.
That's right. And it got up there made like a mound with dirt and everything else.
That's right. Burnt, singed.
Yeah, here's the biggest thing. And I'm going to tell you here, nobody's thought about this. Do you know what a meteorite goes for? It's something like $350 a gram. So I guarantee you, if it had been a meteorite, Joe Bob been out there digging that crap up, go down there and go sell it.
All right, so now these people are sitting over here, and they got a black Suburban shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have the why. To get this now, this is Las Vegas PD coming out. They send them a detective of the gang division over here to investigate and say, "Hey, look, I was sitting out there with a Suburban, black Suburban." Now, why would a gang show up to something that's like a missing person or something that's going on? That's bull. They throwing that out there. Las Vegas is covering it up.
That's right. And the critics ain't out there digging up.
They got
more important things to worry about.
That's right. You think he'd be out there looking for drugs, and he's out there worried about something. So now the people that has that house, gone.
Just they've been relocated, scooped up, whatever.
Yep.
Gone.
And then all of a sudden,
if you know where they went, let us know.
Yeah.
We're worried about them.
A month later, guess what? Oh, PD gets up there, Las Vegas police, man, there ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's all bull, it's all hoax.
Yeah. Buy out. That's all it was.
If you take a look that night when these people were sitting over there and the officer showed up off that camera, the one that has the thing flying down, he drives over into that house because these people call up and say, "Hey, look, I got 8, 9, 10 foot things, 2 of them running around."
Yeah. And it scared the hell out of everybody.
All right, so get this now. PD says, oh, it wasn't us, but the very next day, 2 days after that, or whatever it was, they go out there and put surveillance cameras in the dadgum backfield.
That's right, looking for stuff. Now, why would they go through and do that?
Yeah, they said they didn't. Las Vegas said they didn't. I bet it wasn't PD.
Who do you think it was?
I think it's probably from the
whatever thing it is.
All the main anomaly resolution office.
Yeah.
I bet they showed up trying to get their little piece in there.
Well, they got to make sure that they get that money.
Yeah, it's right here. It's become 651.
Yeah, that's right.
Not going to show.
And the amount of cover up is just crazy.
And now this right here is just this one little incident.
And here's the other thing: if it had been if it had hit the ground, it'd blow windows out for a mile around. Even if it's small, it's going to blow out some windows somewhere just from the amount of the force. It's like at that speed. I mean, it's the biggest cover up. I hit the big ass cover up.
These people over here,
it's crazy. I mean,
I don't know why. And now get this now. If they want to get up there and say, oh, well, these people did it for, whatever. What are they getting out of it?
That's right. They're not getting nothing out of it. They're not even there now.
No. You ain't paying them.
That's right. There's no money going to them.
So you're not going,
And if they'd got out there and Joe Bob dug that thing up, you'd have seen a hole.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm telling you, and how come I know it's that much? I watched Pawn Stars over there, and they had a guy brought in a meteorite that he got out there in the desert, and they told how much it was for a gram. And he brought in like this big ass pound of it. And he said, man, I think to put my kid through college. Yeah. And they bought it. So, so it's bought sold right there in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's not, that's a cover up big time, dude.
Big time.
And this Fitzgerald dude, or Kirkpatrick.
Yeah. The director of all domain and non-resolution office.
He has
a Department of Defense. That's right.
And we're just not going to take that no more.
No.
I mean, you see this? We're not going to take it anymore.
Tired,
tired
of all the cover-up crap.
That's right. Come clean, you bastards.
That's, it's funny, but really, truly, it ain't.
No, it's not funny.
This right here is, if you think about it, this is just running a family's life.
Yeah.
Because they've been ostracized and moved.
That's right. And
by the government. I guarantee you, government's ostracized.
They're gone somewhere. They're not here. And if they've had something to hide, man, they're sure hiding good. Because an average person just can't go and hide somewhere.
No.
You'll
have a credit card receipt somewhere or something.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so there's a ton of different alien stuff that's happened since this one.
Yeah. Man, it's like increased. Yeah. There's been increased sightings over in Canada. There have been increased sightings over in Mexico. It seems to, and it always seems to increase during times of world turmoil, like during war and stuff like that. And man, all that crap overseas going on, it's like the aliens are going, hey man, I don't know if we need to get out of here or if we need to try to put a stop to this or just look at what's going on or what. But something ain't right. And the reason, and here's the biggest thing is, if you could take it and you could travel across this whole thing to come here, all we are is ants to them.
Yeah. Let me tell you this last sighting. I didn't have much research to show on this last sighting, but I'm gonna tell you what I found. All right, the last thing I seen on TV, this lady was sitting on an airplane, and she's sitting by this guy that has a hoodie up. And everybody can say, oh, well, she's drunk and all that kind of stuff, but nobody smelled alcohol on her. She's sitting over there, and she's talking with this guy back and forth. And next thing you know, you've seen it on TV. She is throwing a hell of a fit because she keeps telling us, hey, something's wrong with this guy. He ain't right. He ain't human. All right? and she is throwing a fit. In fact, they ended up jerking her off the plane. All right. Now to corroborate her story, this other guy is sitting over there. He's like, man, you know, I sit over here just listening, but paying much attention to the conversation. And then she starts getting irate, and so she looks over here at this dude, and then he sits over here. He's looking at this guy at the thing, and the guy looks at him, and gets this now. The plane's going up in the air, looks at him, and he gives the dude a wink. What? Get this. He didn't wink like this, and I always went, no. There goes, sure did. So that the living shit right out of it. And knew that lady was telling the truth. But hey, look, something ain't right with that guy. They're sitting on an airplane with an alien. That's the last thing I seen. I seen that yesterday, day before. This lady's got ejected off of a plane, saying that the guy, who sits there with the hoodie over their head on the plane, sits over there and says, hey, something ain't right with that guy. He's not human. And she says that he is not human. And sure as bear shits in the woods, he ain't. That's right. They're going to take off, and the guy sitting over there like, hey, look, I wasn't paying no attention, but, you know, the guy looks at him, gives him a wink. Man, I'd come there, if you ever see some eyeballs, you know, that would freak me out. Y'all need to look that up. Yeah, because that's the latest incident that I've seen. Aliens are walking among us, and they are landing on the planet now. Man, that's... And if you're an alien, come talk to us. Give us a holler. Hey, we got questions, man. We're not, hey, there's no judgment. No. We're just here to get up there to bring light to science. That's what we're trying. And if you're the government, and you say, oh, well, you know, these guys are getting louder, just wait. I'm going to get louder. That's right. We're not done here. We ain't done yet. We're going to increase this shit all the way up to the point that y'all going to have to come clean. You're going to tell us where this some gun is coming from. I'm telling you. That's right. All right. We're going to line this up. This is Don. We like to thank all of our sponsors, us. We'd like to thank all of our friends and family. Y'all keep watching. That's right. Hey, from your Paranormal Science Center review, this is Don. This is John. All Things Paranormal.